Hey, what's up, guys? Wix here with another update on the Telerian only free-to-play Raid Shadow Legends. You know what it is. And I'm fucking hype because I've been waiting all day to record this video. And I finally made it to level 40. So if you know what that means, it means we're gonna pull this shard real quick. And then we're gonna go to the Doom Tower. After we click to level up this guy and replace our food. Because we're efficient like that. I've been grinding like a son of a bitch. We also got Ronda today. That was fun. But I don't care about that right now. I want to try this. We got Ronda level 50 and geared out. We upgraded a bunch of our gear, so our champs are super strong. You're gonna love the new gear. I got some really good pieces. Things are moving along quite nicely on the account. We got Deacon fully booked, so he's an actual champion now. Oh, look at that. Aethel's just destroying these waves. I could probably do this on auto. I'm just gonna auto it. I bet I was campaign farming with Ronda while I tried to farm Spirit Host and War Maiden. And she's got some nice animations. Very satisfying animations. Really cool looking champ. I've started to book her already. I tried to... We had a last minute CVC push. And we ended up losing by 3,000 points. I used my 3 books right at the very last seconds. I don't even think one of the books... I don't even think they counted. It was all a blur. I had just woken up from a nap. And I was looking at it and I'm like, oh shit. And then I'm like struggling to get into the tavern to upgrade my books. So yeah, we lost CVC. So we didn't get the reaction rings. But we did get the blood shield ring. And it was a very shitty blood shield ring. So I sold it. But that's okay, because we're in the Doom Tower now. I love this part of the game, where everything's new. You got brand new champions. You got shitty gear. 1 level 60, and you're trying to do the Doom Tower. No Apothecary this time around. Not yet, anyway. No Broadmaw. We do have Deacon. That's going to be huge. We do have Reliquary Tender. And then Ronda's just like... Actually, Ronda's going to be super useful with her block passive skills. When we get to manualing some of these waves anyway. So yeah, I got everyone to 50. Everyone's 5-star now. I went that route instead of going for a second 60 right away. Because I feel like having a whole team that can survive a couple of hits is probably more important than having 2 really strong champions. Especially when you're bringing revivers. Because even those weak champions, when they do finally die after a couple of hits, I revive them. And they're basically like infinite tanks for the team. So I don't actually, if you only have 2 strong 60s, then they get singled out, and if they're not tanks, they're gonna die. And I don't really have any tanks yet. I guess Jamarsa would be the closest to a tank that I have. Aethel's, even though she's built well, she's still quite squishy. Ronda's gonna be squishy, although they're in lifesteal. Reliquary Tender will be somewhat tanky when she's built, but she is a rare, so her base stats aren't the greatest. And Deacon as well can take a hit, but he's going to be built for speed and accuracy. more so than any type of tanking ability. But yeah, fully booked Deacon, man. He rotates those turns so fast now. It's amazing. It's such a difference from trying to use him with 5 cooldowns on his A3. Man, we're just gonna breeze through this. This is rotation 1, so this rotation has the easiest waves out of all the rotations. They're like the lowest level and the squishiest. With only 1 week left, we're gonna try to push as fast as we can. We've got the Magma Dragon, which should be a piece of cake. And then we've got, I believe it's Scarab after that. Or no, Nether Spider. And Nether Spider could actually be a problem. But I'm just going to do the solo strategy with your starter and lifesteal. And I think Aethel is strong enough to nuke the Spiderlings. And even if not, I do believe Ronda has an attack aura to boost Aethel's attack. So we should be chilling for that. Next I'm going to be working on booking Jamarsa with my epic tomes. Reliquary Tender's fully booked. I did that during CVC. I don't think you guys want to watch this. It's just going to be a stomp all the way to the boss. So we'll come back at the Magma Dragon. My guys did it. They beat the Doom Tower. It's over. And we got a chicken. But no, seriously, look at these rewards, man. Substat charms, rarity charms, little potions, brews. All for free, just for showing up. Okay, Arbiter. I'm just gonna set up a real quick team. Just my main team for everything right now. The only other champ I have that's semi-useful and close to being usable is Chancellor Yasmin. She's got that huge heal on her A2 and the buff strip. I'm considering taking her up to 50 as well. I think she might be able to solo Scarab, kind of like Apothecary does. Put her in a Toxic set or a Destroy set. I'm not too sure though, and I don't want to invest in her to 60 just to beat Scarab when this rotation is ending in a week. So if we get stuck at Scarab, we get stuck at Scarab, and that'll be that. We'll just start preparing for next rotation. Griffin is next with the Eternal Dragon. If we can farm Eternal Dragon, we can get some easy free lifesteal sets with the Blood Shield or whatever it's called, Life Drinker. You know what I'm talking about. The Dragon set with the lifesteal and the 5% crit rate. We'll get some sets of that, 4 and 5 star, and we can put it on our Faction Wars champs. Alright, that was anticlimactic. Magma Dragon down. I'm gonna go ahead and do the secret room only because there's no way I'm making it up. It's only gonna be 1 key, so it's more efficient usually to save them until you get to the higher tier bosses. But I don't think it matters here. It would only be like 1 or 2 extra keys, and there's no way I'm gonna make it to the top of the rotation, so I'll probably just end up burning them on Magma Dragon. We got Valerie here that we're leveling up for the Bannerlords faction. And if you remember from yesterday, Giskarm, or whatever his name is, here with the increased defense for our tag team mission. I'm going to invest in him for the Bannerlord faction as well. At least to 40. Or, you know what? I might just leave him at 30. Bannerlords is actually going to be one of my more stacked factions. Because I'll have Ronda, Valerie, Archmage Helmet, and then a commander is always nice. Level up a commander. And then we'll have to see what we pull. Of course, Stag Knight would be beautiful. I'm really hoping for a Gist card. Gist card to Sigiled, or like a Sigmund, if it was a legendary. Lord Champfort. Septimus would be fun. So yeah, this secret room is pretty easy. Your starter champion decked out can solo it, basically. So we're going to take this energy we just got, and we're going to go back to campaign to try to get a War Maiden. We need to finish this mission so we can get the gems. I'm in a pretty serious predicament right now. Super serious predicament. Check this out. 1 second. Let me just be efficient here for a minute. Okay. Check this out. We're backed up like 10, 20, 35, 45, 55 arena refills, arena tokens. And we can't use them because whenever I refresh here, like check out this page in gold 2. I can't fight any of these. And then I refresh. Okay, we got one that we can fight. We can probably kill this Vogoth. It's going to take us a little while, but he'll eventually die. Oh. Oh, she didn't use her block passive. We could have blocked his healing. That's another reason Ronda's going to be so good on this account. Most of the enemies we'll fight in arena will be one person defenses. And she'll be able to block their passives without needing resistance. And block their actives. So as long as she gets a turn, she can lock down the enemies pretty well. Okay, so you see we get one fight on the page. Here's another one. This is a really lucky page. Usually we don't get this many fights. Today I went 7 refreshes in a row without seeing a single team I could beat. So this is what I was kind of concerned would happen when I was saying I should probably stay close to silver and just hop up to gold 1, down to silver, up to gold 1. Because now we're so far up and you can only lose points for 12 battles per day. So even if I wanted to drop down, it would take me like 3 days to drop back down to silver with me not fighting anything, which is essentially impossible. 47k. Do I think I can fight 2? Let's try it anyway, because I've got a shitload of tokens. This should be interesting. Let's kill this one first, because he looks like he's got less hit points. If we can take down one of them, I think we can take down the other eventually. We'll try to sleep this guy. Block passive. Yeah, there we go. Ronda is the ultimate Death Knight counter. And then we can probably just auto it out. So we've got Ronda to lock down and do some damage. Aethel obviously is our starter, our only 60, so she's nuking. Jamarsa's there for just reviving in case anyone dies. And then Deacon for the defense down. So this was a really lucky page. Now, I did just have 500 gems, and I was considering spamming my gems to refresh and try to climb up to gold 5. But it was such a high risk proposition, so instead I just threw it in the gem mine to finish that up. Because the thing is, a lot of these one-person defenses, I can't even beat. Like, some of them are... This I could beat, but there's some that are just way too hard for me to kill. If I spend 500 gems refreshing, and I see a lot of one-person defenses I can't beat, then it's just a real big waste of gems. So I need to try to use these up as we're going here, as best as I can. But anyway, I'll show you the gear in the Great Hall before we head over to do something else. So my basic idea here is just getting everything to level 1. And then crit damage to 5, accuracies to 5 for the challenge. And then I'm going to take everything to like 2 or 3. And then I'm going to go all the way on crit damage and spirit accuracy probably. In terms of challenges, nothing too crazy. We're just working through them. Oh, equip an attack champion with 4 or higher. I can do this now. I just found a pair of gloves with attack on them. I accidentally sold my other ones. Okay, so here's an attack champ. Yeah, I accidentally sold the first ones that I farmed. Yeah, whatever. I don't even... which ones sell for more? 67.50. Okay. We'll equip these. Let's see how much they cost to remove. 50 grand. Yeah, so I'm just gonna destroy these now. Hopefully I don't need them. I just thought of it. Hopefully I don't need them for the next row of challenges. Okay, so it's energy. So I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go use this energy, then we'll continue on. Alright, we used up all the energy. I don't remember if I mentioned it, but I'm on the Fuse Justice Share mission. I did farm Spirit Host. I'm gonna show you guys the new gear sets that I have on here. I switched out a couple pieces on Aethel. I put her in these speed boots that I had. And I found this when I was doing one of the dragon missions today. So that's one set of lifesteal. We got this amulet. We finished one of our clan quests and bought a few amulets. This was the only one that we could use. But check that out. Double accuracy, some crit damage, a little bit of defense and attack. Make an Aethel tankier. Eventually this will go to Deacon. And I'll put a crit damage amulet on Aethel. But for now I want her to have the chance to counterattack. And then I did put this banner on her. It boosts her speed up a lot faster than Deacon. But I'm just going to deal with it. Deacon's still in his scrub gear. Still doing his job. Decent speed, decent accuracy. Reliquary Tender, I got all her gear to 12. So she's looking pretty good. We farmed Spider 10 for a mission. And this was my first banner dropped from Spider 10. Resistance with speed. On the mystery shard only, it took me like 2 months to get my first resistance banner for Apothecary. It was a 4-star banner, and I used it for months. I used it like all the way until late game in his build, pretty much until I stopped using Apothecary. So that's huge. That's going to go on Reliquary Tender. Until I get Apothecary, then I'll switch it over. Jamarsa here, I got some of her gear to 12. Most of this is trash, so I didn't want to invest silver into it. And then our second set of lifesteal is on Ronda. So we took the starter gloves, the starter boots, the starter helmet. And remember that weapon we pulled from the market? That completes the set. She's not quite crit capped here. and she's running really slow. So we need to find, like, these were just filler pieces I put on to make her tankier. But we need to find pieces with, we need an attack chest with speed, or a shield with speed somewhere. And we need to do her mastery still, so she'll have another 5% crit rate coming. But yeah, she's going to be fun to use. I did start booking her. I got 1 book in here, 2 books in here, so it is what it is. I'm going to keep going until I fully book her. I'm going to be using her a lot, so... Arena, Dungeons, Doom Tower. So yeah, I'm going to invest in her. And then just our other champs here. He's still wearing his scrub shield set. She's still wearing her random mismatched gear. And then, yeah, this is our defense up for the tag team mission. And here's our attack up for the tag team mission. And no one else has any gear on them. I'm going to put gear on Commander and Valerie in a little while. And then we're going to go push some Bannerlords faction. I was holding off on it today because I wanted to get Ronda leveled up. So now she's leveled. We're going to get that done. But first we're going to pull some mystery shards. See if we can get lucky on any rares. We might actually pull a champion we need. I'll save any commanders I get and armigers I get for books. Other than that, it's all just food. 0 rares. Come on now. Come on now. We can't leave it like that. We'll let it go slow this time. Come on, show me a rare. Alright. Be like that. I don't care. I didn't want an apothecary anyway. Alright, so what are we doing next? Oh, I'm going to show you my dungeon progress. Arcane Keep, we were farming stage 15. Okay, I need to wait for energy so I can show you this. So we will go Arena, tag team. I'm just finding as many fights as I can. My priority is going to be this energy here because we can't use Drexstar. So I'm going to be buying this every time it's on cooldown. And then Shard and Book. We're going to try to climb up to Bronze 3 as soon as possible. Or Bronze 2 as soon as possible. Because, like, not a lot of people hit us. It takes forever to drop rating. So that'll improve if we can get up 1 rank where there's less people to hit. Our name will pop up more often. More people will hit us, so... And then Clan Boss, we are 1 keying easy, 1 keying normal. Right here, we're almost 6 mil. And 3 keying hard. So this clan that I joined doesn't even clear hard, eh? So I was talking in the Discord about trying to find a new clan, and Saf invited me to the main Hell Hades clan. So I'm going to be joining that tomorrow once I finish my last clan quest. I'm going to finish this, grab the points, buy the last few accessories that I can, and then we'll hop over and we'll be in the main clan for the Hell Hades challenge. Alright, well we might as well go do the faction wars while we wait for energy. I've already done 1 stage. Obviously Ronda, Commander. This guy's nice. He has the AoE smack. So he's going to be helpful for getting through early waves. And then once we have gear on Valerie and Commander, they'll be quite a bit tankier as well. I think I'm going to save my big AoE for the last wave. Oh, he's got stun on his A1 too, which is quite nice. I don't know if I'm going to go so far as to book him, but I will get him to 40 at least so he can tank, be a tank for me. So we can get some of these stars unlocked. And this is what you do for early faction wars. You just get a team of 5 scrubs and try to keep them alive. Okay. I think I should save my smack again. We'll put up a shield this time just to absorb some damage. Yeah, so this guy's got stun on his A1. Commander has stun on her A1. This girl's got a heal. A big heal. Valerie's got shields and buff extension. And then Ronda's our damage. So it's going to be a pretty solid team for getting through some of this early crap. These early weak stages. And I'll just keep going like this until I absolutely have to put gear on. Another thing to keep in mind when you're doing this kind of stuff, look at their affinities. These spirit affinities are going to go after the commander. So kill them first, because commander's the weakest. Magic affinity is going to try to go after spirit. Typically, unless they've got a lot of buffs on them and they're tankier. So spirit will go after force, so we definitely want to kill them first. And that's just the way she goes, boy. Need to get more speed on my Ronda, because she's running quite slow. Alright, I'm gonna try to push as far as I can, and then we'll see where we make it. Maybe we might get to the boss today. I don't know if we can even. We made it to the boss. So we had no problems 2-starring everything. There's still no gear on these two. I don't care if they die here. Unless, I don't think, like, they're not going to add much to the boss. So, unless they're level 40, I don't think I could even gear them well enough to survive. So they're just going to die, and we're going to see if Ronda can kill the boss for us. Oh, by the way, I can auto Faction Wars 14 boss in Sacred Order now, since I put on that banner. So unfortunately, it's going to be it's going to be closing tomorrow. So we'll have to wait for it to open back up again, but being able to farm stage 14 on auto is huge this early in the game. I got enough materials from those 4 runs of 14 to craft almost 3 5 to 6 star perception. So if you can get that every day from each crypt, it's just it's bonkers how much value that gear gives you. Okay, which one is this? Fear, steals buffs. Oh, it's the HP swap. So same as Sacred Order. Okay, so we'll kill the ads. We'll try not to put any buffs up. It actually seems like it might be possible to 3-star this. If I put some gear on those two. They're barely taking any damage. Put counterattack up on Ronda. Steal our buffs. Try to buff strip. That heal is pretty strong right there. Oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna hit auto on this. Should be able to survive, I think. That lifesteal should be enough. Can I just call out how much more enjoyable it is to watch these fights without the screen shaking around like a fucking lunatic? Alright, these ones I'll definitely need gear to 3-star. At least I think so anyway. They're gonna be too fast for my Ronda. It's such a cool animation for Ronda's A2. Lucky stun. This is a really strong combination. They both have really high single target heals. Once I get all these to 40 and put some gear on them, it's actually going to be pretty nice. That heal comes up really quick too. Alright, so now we're farming epic materials in 2 factions. So I'm going to go ahead and clear out the next 2 and see if we can make it through. And then we'll come back and do one more thing before we end the video. Alright, that's it. I didn't quite 3-star everything, but we'll get around to it next time. I don't really feel like manualing it. So we can farm pretty consistent Bannerlord and Sacred Order. I've got to get some kind of damage dealer for High Elves. Hopefully we pull like an Elhain or something soon. We can build an Elhain out to 50, put her in a Bloodthirst set when we get some farmed. And then Barbarian. So we need to be farming some War Maidens. I want to get a War Maiden. And then we've got Jamarsa. And the 2 of them together should probably be able to... We had Atur, but I ate him. I didn't want to build him. Oh, and we got Dunestrider. Decreased defense on the A1, which doesn't matter because we'll have War Maiden. 3 times at random. Decrease the target's turn meter. And AoE heal reduction. The heal reduction only lands on 1 person. And it's only a 95% chance. So I'm holding on to that in my back pocket for now. I don't know if I'm going to build her. I'm not going to build any of the commons this time around unless I have to. Like Zephyr Sniper to tank spiders. I hope I don't have to. I don't really want to build on commons on this account. But Jamarsa and War Maiden should be sufficient to get us past the boss and start farming epic perception materials there. Yeah, we're cruising along. Let's go YOLO this shard and end the friggin' update. Oh. Okay, more food. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to keep grinding away, and really excited to be taking on the Doom Tower with a brand new set of champs. So if you want to follow along and you're enjoying the content, please like this video, shoot me a subscribe, and I will catch you in the next episode.